Hi water signs, welcome to your June 2016 tarot reading, and make sure to check for your moon sign and your rising sign as well. And I'm first going to do a general reading for the water signs, and then I'm going to pull a couple cards for each of the signs individually. Alright, well let's get started here. And for the main focus, you got the Page of Wands. And all the pages are beginners. They're just starting out on something. And, in this month I feel like you guys are really open to trying new things and, doing new things. I feel like you're not limiting yourself. The possibilities are endless for you. And I feel like some of you are, starting out on something new this month. And the Page of Wands can also indicate getting some sort of invitation or, learning about a new opportunity. And this card also indicates, getting some sort of validation. It's like you're getting some sort of compliment or encouragement that you're on the right path. I just feel like there's, a lot of support for you. And, and especially with this card here, it just seems like you're getting, some sort of positive recognition, and I feel like you're feeling great about things, you're feeling more confident, you're getting that, that boost that you need, you're getting that encouragement, and, and that's really driving you forward here. Alright, and for the beginning of the month, you've got the Six of Wands, and this card represents Jupiter and Leo. And so, this is all about celebrating you, water signs. This is your time to shine. And, and this card represents getting, some sort of positive recognition. It's like you're standing out in a good way. And this card can also indicate, some sort of victory as well. It just seems like things are going your way here. Alright, and for the middle of the month, you got the Page of Pentacles. Another page. This month is all about, learning. I feel like, this card represents, learning by experiencing things. It's like, you're not going to learn how to ride a bike until you actually go out there and do it. You could, have somebody explain it to you, but you're not going to know how to do it until you actually do it yourself. And yeah, I feel like you are, learning new things, just starting out. You're ready to experience new things, and you're ready to learn new things as well. And the Page of Pentacles, is somebody, who's patient as well. This can represent an earth sign person. So, I feel like you are really patient and you're really open to learning new things. And I feel like this is, you're making some really good long-term, so you're doing some really good things that are going to help you in the long run. Alright, and for the end of the month, you've got the Empress. And I feel like, prosperity is, coming your way. It just seems like this is a very, fruitful card. The river is flowing freely, it's a nice spring, sunshiny day, and it seems like you're also, she seems very confident, she's got her head held high, and I feel like a lot of confidence is coming your way, and I feel like by, following your passions, prosperity is coming to you. And this card can also represent a mother figure. You may be hanging out with your mom, or your grandma, or a mother figure more. Or you just may be very nurturing and caring towards others. Or, you may be just, nurturing your dreams. It's like you have that confidence to, do something new. You're ready to learn new things, you're experiencing new things, you're learning by doing, you're actually going out there and doing things, and now, you're feeling great about everything, and I feel like you are gaining some sort of experience, and, And I feel like you are feeling, really good about yourself. It's like, you're really proud of, whatever steps you have been making. And I feel like, you're taking the time to really nurture your dreams this month and to nurture you and to pamper you. And, and this card represents Venus. And so, you may be attracted to things of beauty this month. You may be changing your hairstyle or your wardrobe, or you may be wanting to look at more art. Or, it's like you just really want to enjoy nature and you're really wanting to enjoy the moment. And, and I feel like, you're taking the time to really just, smell the roses. I think those are roses on her dress here. But you're taking the time to smell the roses and you're just appreciating the beauty all around you. Alright, well now I'm going to pull a card for each of the signs. Hi Cancer, you've got the Ten of Wands, and I also pulled a card from the Healing with the Fairies deck by Doreen, and you got New Opportunity. Alright, and with the Ten of Wands here, I feel like there's been a lot on your plate. I feel like some of you have had a lot of responsibilities. There's been a lot for you to do. And I feel like also that you're also getting a lot accomplished. At the same time, you're getting a lot done. I feel like some of you, are tying up the loose ends. It's like you're finishing one chapter, finishing what you need to do. It's almost like, the feeling of, packing everything away and then moving on to the, the next chapter, the next thing. But in general, I just feel like, you're really busy and, there's a lot on your plate. And I feel like it would be a good idea to do, really relaxing things, whenever you have the time. Maybe meditate or, listen to some relaxing music whenever you have the time. Even just 15 minutes a day, I feel like that would be really good for you. And before I pulled your cards, Spirit want me to tell you that they really want you to pay attention to the signs. Maybe a certain song that you hear on the radio means something to you. Or, maybe you see a rainbow. Or, you see a butterfly. But just pay attention to the signs. And I feel like you will know the sign. You will know what has meaning to you. So, pay attention to that. And you also got the New Opportunity card. And that goes along with what I was saying. I feel like you've had a lot of responsibilities, a lot to do, but I feel like you're kind of moving away from some things, that were, a burden to you. It's like you're taking the time out for yourself now. And there's new opportunities, if you're not happy in one situation, I feel like there's going to be a lot of new opportunities, being presented to you. I just feel like a breath of fresh air is, coming your way, and there's new opportunities and new things coming your way. And your chakra focus is the root chakra. And, I feel like it's really important for you to stay grounded. Some new things are coming your way. I feel like it's also important to stay grounded and get what you need to, get done as well. It's, once again, this is like kind of moving. You need to pack and, get everything ready first and then move on. So get what you need to get done and, and then be open for the new opportunities. Just be open for the possibilities here. And and once again, it's really important for you to, stay grounded and get things, just focus on getting things, done one at a time. Because sometimes when we think too far ahead, like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do this, we can really stress ourselves out. So, I feel like it's just important for you to just stay focused on one thing, getting one task done at a time. Alright, well, have a wonderful month of June, Cancer. And some of you are going to be having birthdays at the end of the month, so happy birthday as well. Much love and many blessings to you all. Bye! Hi, Pisces. You got the Ten of Pentacles. And I also pulled a card from the Healing with the Fairies deck by Doreen. And you got Trust Your Intuition. Alright, and before I pulled your cards, I saw an image of this man in a suit. It seemed like a boss type figure, and I also saw a clock behind him. You know, I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, you know, some of you may be getting, what do you call it? It's maybe a pay raise or a promotion. That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, promotion or a pay raise this month. Or you may be getting a new job. It just seems like there's some good news for your finances here, especially with the Ten of Pentacles. And some of you may even be receiving a loan. Or, you know, somebody may be giving, you know, this may even be from a family member as well. Or a gift. Because, you know, this card can represent family as well. And for some of you, you know, your family may be very, you know, important to you this month. And this card also represents, you know, security and stability. And once again, with that clock that I saw, maybe you have to, you know, it's like you're sticking to a schedule. You know, there's some sort of routine. And, you know, maybe you feel some sort of, you know, there's a lot of stability and routine in your life at this time. And I feel like some of you, you know, you're ready to take charge as well, you know, with that boss figure that I saw. It's like, you know, some of you, you know, yeah, you may be taking on more of a leadership role, but I just feel like for some of you, you know, you're simply, you know, taking charge of things more, you know. And I feel like you're also, it just feels like there's a certain amount of, like, structure and discipline. You know, you might be telling yourself, hey, you know, I'm going to dedicate 15 minutes a day to writing this new book I want to write. You know, something like that. Sorry, my camera ran out of space, but let's continue on here. And once again, like I was saying, I feel like, you know, you're adding some sort of structure, you know, into your life. It's like, you know, maybe you decide you want to write a book, so you're like, I'm going to dedicate, you know, 15 minutes a day to accomplishing this goal, you know, something like that. And, you know, with this Trust Your Intuition card, I feel like you know, you have a lot of intuition. You know what the next steps you should take or what opportunities, you know, to take. And I feel like you're making some really good, smart moves, you know, for your finances. You know, it's like you're adding some sort of security. You know, you're making some really good long-term, you know, things are going to help you in the long run. And I feel like you have, you know, a lot of creativity and, you know, and a lot of good ideas. And, yeah, trust your intuition. You know, keep following your heart. And your chakra focus is the third eye chakra. Okay, so really, you know, do what feels right to you. Alright, we'll have a wonderful month of June, Pisces. Much love and many blessings to you all. Bye. Hi, Scorpio. You got the Ten of Wands. And I also pulled a card from the Healing with the Fairies deck by Doreen. And you got Family Harmony. And before I pulled your cards, I saw an image of a hawk. And the hawk appears so much for you guys. You know, you guys have a lot of foresight. You know, I feel like you're really good at researching things and, you know, really, you know, looking into things before making your next move. And I feel like you're doing exactly that. And I also feel like you're gaining like a fresh perspective on things as well. You know, you're looking at things from a different angle. And, you know, especially with this Family Harmony card, I feel like, you know, you're understanding other people's point of view better this month. And in turn, they're understanding your point of view as well. And, you know, your chakra focus is the throat chakra. And I do feel like communication is important for you this month. And I feel like there has been in the past a few misunderstandings and between you and a family member or somebody close to you, like a spouse or a friend. But I feel like all this needs is a little more explaining, like a little bit more communication. But I feel like that's, you know, that's kind of in the past, and this is like a new day. Because with this Ten of Swords card here, this is like the end of a difficult situation here. You know, this is a phoenix that rises from the ashes, this card. You know, you may have had a rocky past, but it's a new day. And I do feel like there is like a fresh start between you and a family member or a spouse or a friend, you know, people that are important to you. And I do feel like there is a sense of like harmony and balance coming in for you. Alright, well have a wonderful month, Scorpio. Much love and many blessings to you all. Bye.